welcome back to my YouTube channel. Darcy here for an exciting week in my life. I decided this would be a fun week to vlog because it was a little out of the ordinary. I feel like my vlogs are getting a little bit repetitive there, but this week is super exciting because I'm actually going into my company's New York City office for the very first time after working here a year and a half, and I've even been to the North Carolina office actually, because that is where a lot more of the people I work with are out of, and then my boss was there. Anyway, it was a good time, but it's just kind of funny because I've never actually been to the office here because it's a pretty small office. It's not like a big headquarters by any means, and no one that I work with on a regular basis is out of the New York City office, which is really funny, which is why I work just like all remote. So it's exciting that I'm gonna get to see the New York City office, and it's actually so close to me. It's like 3 stops on the subway from me because I'm not that far from Midtown, and so, you know, if I like it, then I can just like go pop around there if I want to get out of the house some. But it's gonna be nice to meet some folks here, and so essentially it's our company's annual conference this week, and so I'm going for like a little watch party tomorrow, and then there's also like a happy hour event on Wednesday that I'm going to in the like afternoon, late afternoon. So it's exciting, also nerve-wracking just because I like don't know anyone, and so that is also a little bit like weird that I don't know people in my own like city, but it's exciting, and like I think there's like nice views from the office, you know, just all the good vibes. And so now we're figuring out, like, I have my badge from North Carolina, but can I get into the New York office? So it's just like such a funny scenario after working here for so long, but I'm excited that I am officially going to have been in the office. We'll see how Riley does, but Riley's been doing really well with his separation anxiety, so I just need to figure out, I'm not usually leaving him in the morning, so I need to figure out like how to schedule that, and like his walks, because I won't be home to give him his like midday walk, so I'll have to figure that out scheduling wise. But I don't have to be there till like 10:30, like 11, just because of the time change. 11 is what time it starts, because that's like 8 a.m. Pacific time, so I have a little bit of time in the morning to get there, which is good because you all know I am not that much of a morning person. So that's kind of what the week is looking like. Today is more just like a normal work day, but I have like a bunch of things I need to get done, just because like the next couple of days I obviously won't have as much time to get just like normal desk work done. So I have some video editing to do and just like miscellaneous stuff like scheduling social media posts and just like miscellaneous household stuff as well. So that is what we're up to. I hope this is a fun vlog and a little bit interesting, mix it up of like hybrid almost, even though I'm not really going there to work, but maybe in the future I will, once I know the lay of the land and kind of like how everything is set up and works and how to get desks and whatever. So all of that being said, that is what this week is, so come along for the ride. Okay friends, it is quite a bit later, and I don't know if you can hear that it's raining or not, but it is, and it is like 8:40 right now p.m. It's been like a long time since I vlogged because it's been a day. Like I need to get into the headspace of like, oh, going into the office tomorrow, I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear, all of that. Riley's over here whining at me, but he's gonna be so sad when we go outside and it's raining. So yeah, I like have to like get ready to like go into the actual office tomorrow, and it's very weird. Not that it's like gonna take that much prep, but I'm just like, oh, like what bag am I gonna bring, and like gotta get my ID. I have my ID badge from when I was in North Carolina, and like what am I gonna wear? I like never wear real clothes. I wear sweats like all the time now, so it's exciting, but then also just like kind of, I've just been a little bit nervous about it all day. But at least now I have a little bit more details on like the agenda for tomorrow, and then kind of see the whole setup, and there's gonna be like 80 people there, so I'm like, again, just sort of like, oh, nervous about being around like a lot of new people, but it's also super exciting. Sounds like a lot of people from my company and also people from other companies are gonna be there, so that's what's up. All right, I gotta take Riley on one more walk before the evening. I also have to like clean up like random dishes, and then maybe like try and figure out a few options for what to wear. I have time in the morning because I don't have to be there till like 10:30. Like the event starts at 11, so I do have time in the morning. Okay, today's the day. It is Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. About to head on out for the event, and I don't know if I said exactly, but it's basically like a watch party and then like a bunch of customer engagements. So I'm not really sure how long I'm gonna stay. I'm definitely gonna stay like through like midday, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna stay the whole day or not. Also kind of depends on how Riley's doing. He should be fine, but I'm also just kind of nervous because we don't normally do this time of day. But he also seems like really tired because usually he's sleeping this time of day. I'm more thinking like midday. He usually like is ready for like a long walk, and I won't be here for that. So whenever I get home, he'll probably want like a really long walk and that kind of thing. But I'm hoping he just will like sleep for quite a while, and then we'll see how the day goes, just because I do know it's like more customer focused and I like don't have customers there. So not really sure, but I'm excited to just like go there and see it, and we'll see how it goes, and at least like there's kind of the watch of the conference to like focus on. It feels weird to be going into an office, and it's so funny because Riley, while he is too old to be a pandemic pup, he's a pandemic pup to me in the sense that like I adopted him during the pandemic, so he's only ever known me like working from home. I've never gone into the office, and like the one time I went into the North Carolina office, he was with a sitter because it was like overnight. So it's just so weird and so funny that like he is just such a pandemic pup, but like he never has to go without me when I'm in an office, and this is just like an exception too. So definitely not gonna be the norm anytime soon, even though I might do it a little bit more depending on how I feel there. But yeah, just like a few more minutes, and his med should be kicking in, and I'll be heading out. And it's so funny too because I just gave him a walk and he was super tired, because normally this is his, like, we get breakfast, walk, and then he goes back to sleep. So at least in that sense it should be a good setup. It's an exciting day. Also just like, you know, nervous to do something new and to have to meet new people and whatever, but also everyone at this company is so nice, so I know it's gonna be good. But just still like a little nerve-wracking to get the lay of the land. So at least it's like pretty close to me, so I don't have to worry too much about the commute as long as the train is running on time, which I should check. Always gotta check because I just do not trust the New York City Transit. Okay, yeah, my train is running good, so we should be good. Should only take like 20 minutes to get there, which is awesome. So all right, we're doing it. I also don't know like how much I'll actually vlog in there, obviously, but I still just want to vlog the day a little bit, so let's get to it. Quite a day, even though it wasn't even that long of a day. It definitely felt like a longer period of time than it actually was, because it was a lot of stuff going on. But saw the office, met a lot of the folks who work in this office, mostly salespeople, so it was really nice to meet some local people, and then watch some of the conference and had lunch and met some more people. So I'm really glad I was able to go in. However, it did also remind me that I am indeed an introvert, because just meeting so many new people all at once was a lot. And yeah, it's so funny because people assume I'm an extrovert because I have a YouTube channel, but it's like a lot of people who have YouTube channels are actually introverts, because we just get to sit at home and talk to a camera, versus like just being amongst all the hubbub is a lot. And so I did dip out just a little bit early, and then tomorrow I'm going to happy hour, which some of the same people will be at, and then I guess maybe some of the different customers or something will be there. Then we're there today, so I'm gonna try and get like a couple things done, because that's the thing, is I didn't actually get any actual work done really today, which, I mean, either way it wasn't really gonna happen with it being the conference day, but there are a couple things I should get done. And Riley did super well. I also was worried about that, but he did amazing. He just like slept on the couch the whole time and probably could have gone even longer than I left him. But I just was like, didn't want to push it too much. That's always kind of how I am, is I'd rather come back before he's like at his peak edge of like when he would start to freak out, because I don't want him to get to that place and then be re-traumatized. So he did really well though, and now he's just under his blanket and whatnot. So that's the update. We've made it to Wednesday, and if it looks like I'm glowing, it's because I just took Riley on a walk. Somehow it's already 1 o'clock. Don't know how that happened, but so it goes. I think it's because I only have like kind of more of a half day-ish, because in terms of doing actual work, because I'm headed to the happy hour that is at like 3:30, so I don't really know how you call that happy hour, but whatever. A social endeavor for stuff for today. So kind of, you know, have to leave up before the workday is over, so kind of cramming a lot in this morning, but I got a lot done. And then just took Riley on our midday walk. I need to eat some lunch and then get ready, because right now I'm in like comfy clothes, of course, and then head downtown. It's not at the office, it's at this location downtown. So I'm hoping it'll be fun, but I am really drained after yesterday, which is just, I'm not used to going to the office like that, being around people like that anymore. It's so interesting. So yeah, I just like crashed last night. I took a nap on the couch. I just was so exhausted, but feeling a little bit better. Caffeine is hit and all of that. So we'll see how long I stay and like what the vibe is like. I'm hoping it'll be fun though, and at least now I like will have known some people that I met yesterday, so that'll help. But it's still exciting to like mix it up and have, you know, something to do with people here in person. So okay, my blazer, a lot of boring blazers yesterday, and I didn't, so I'm wearing one today. And I'm about to head out. A little bit nervous. Also, I'm sad to leave Riley. He looks like, even though I'm sure he's fine, he's doing fine, but like I feel like he knows, because I've been getting changed and stuff. Sometimes I can just easily slip out, but sometimes he definitely knows more if I'm getting ready and stuff. So, alright, we are doing the things. I am back home now, obviously, and had a good afternoon, evening. Happy hour went well, met some more people, got to know some more people, and I was just like reflecting on how much I love New York in terms of just that everything is so close. And it was like I dropped my laundry off, got on the subway, I was only on the subway for a few minutes because I was able to catch an express, and then we were at a bar in the Seaport district that was just like super cool, and it's a cool area. I don't go there enough, it's very cute. And then I came back up, I went to Bath and Body Works, got my pizza. Like, it's just so easy to do so many things because everything's so close together. So I was feeling the New Yorker vibe, and just good to get out, even though again mingling, all that is not necessarily my most comfortable scene, but it was good. And then I picked up my Bath and Body Works candles for the winter season. I have burned through most of my candles, so it was time, and I had a coupon. And then I was like not gonna cook tonight. There was just no way anything was happening with cooking, so got some pizza, and then I'll just reheat the rest of it for some more meals this week. And now Riley has been very good, but he definitely was like happy to see me when I got home, and is very much in need of some walk time. So that is what we're headed to do next. And then probably gonna just watch TV for a little bit tonight. Watching Love is Blind, new episodes came out, so got that going on. And then I'm excited to have slightly more chill days the next couple of days. Good morning. morning, friends. We are back to a normal day. It's 10:40 a.m. I'm just at home editing videos. I'm in my happy place, and I feel like I sound tired because I am, but last couple days were a lot. But I'm feeling pretty good this morning, but I had a little bit of trouble falling asleep last night. So when the alarm went off this morning, both Riley and I, we were sleeping hard, did not want to get up. Sometimes he's like, let's go walk. And other times, like, we were just cuddled up. Oh, I love when he sleeps like all cuddled up right against me. And I was just like so cozy in bed, did not want to get up. But thankfully I only have one meeting today, so I can get a lot done since obviously the last couple days didn't have a lot of time to just like hunker down and do work, and so just finished up one video. I have another video I need to start editing, and just like random content planning stuff, which is good. Then I'm gonna talk to my team in a little bit, catch up with them, catch them up on the New York City adventures of the last couple of days, which would be good. And then I have a dermatologist appointment after work, but it's not super far. I feel bad leaving Riley for the third day in a row, but I shouldn't be gone more than like an hour and change. So as long as they're running on time, which they usually are, could even be less than an hour, because it's literally only like, I don't know, like 8 blocks away, I think 7 blocks, I don't know. It's really close. I was just thinking about how I love Gramercy so much. I can walk to almost everything I need, and anywhere else I can like take the subway pretty easily. So, but I could just like stay within walking distance forever and just have most of my needs covered. So the one thing is just like not having a giant park nearby, but we still have plenty of smaller parks, so we do what we need to do, go up to Central Park. But that's the thing, I only take the subway like once a week maybe. I mean, this week it was a few more times than normal, but on a typical week, like, since I'm not commuting, it's like pretty much to go to Central Park or something, and that's about it. So we love it, just love all the walking. Walking is just so great. I love that everything's so close by. And after my dermo appointment, as long as I have time, I'm gonna pick up my laundry, because they don't close till 7, which is lovely, so I should be able to pick it up once I'm done and come home. So that's what the day is looking like. Maybe clean a little bit tonight if I have the energy for it, and then yeah, just like random miscellaneous tasks going on. And I feel like it should be Friday because of the week I've had, but it's only Thursday. I'm not a huge fan of Thursdays, but you know what, we'll get there. It's gonna be good, and then it'll be Friday before we know it, and I can crash over the weekend and just catch up on the sleep and recharge. So it's been a good week though. It's nice to mix it up and to get out and do stuff and just like go to a happy hour. Like, I don't know, it felt like pre-COVID times of like being in an office and meeting up with coworkers at a bar. Like, it literally felt like pre-COVID in a way that I haven't experienced at all since 2019. So basically like 3 years at this point, which is kind of wild. But you know, it is making me appreciate my remote life, work from home life. I cannot complain too much. It is hard to make those connections socially, but I got the opportunity to do that some. I would like to meet the rest of my team at some point, but we'll get there. And you know what, it's pretty amazing how much you can connect with people virtually these days. So all good things. And Riley's over here snoozing. He made himself like a little tent. It's so cute. He's just so freaking cute. And we're gonna have ourselves a little Thursday. Friday, made it through the week almost, and I'm actually not as tired as I thought I would be. Feeling okay. Riley is ready for a WALK, but he's a little bit early. It's only 11:38, so But last night I don't think I vlogged again, but at my dermatologist appointment I got a chemical peel done for acne scarring. I've never done it before. We'll see how it turned out. Then I actually kind of had a productive evening. I relaxed too, but I did my laundry. I like cleaned it just a little bit, like changed my sheets, that kind of thing. And then I watched the first episode of The White Lotus season 2, which I'm kind of excited about. I really like the first season. And then I did some random finance stuff that I've been pushing off, like I don't even know, boring stuff, but I stayed up late doing that because I actually had energy, like not super late, but just like usually I don't do stuff like that at like 10 o'clock at night, and I just for whatever reason was motivated to do it, so I'm like, I'm gonna do it now. So there's still stuff I need to do for that, but for now I got some random work things to get done today. But overall I'm done with meetings. I just had one meeting this morning, and then it will be the weekend, and I like don't have anything planned this weekend after like being a little bit more busy on the weekend the last couple of weekends, and I feel like just having a chill weekend is what I need after this week. So that's what's up. Well, it has been quite a week. I hope you enjoyed coming along on this week's journey of different exciting activities. But today was also a really good day. I feel like sometimes when you get out of your normal routine, you appreciate your normal routine more, because sometimes I get tired of my normal routine because I'm sitting at home on my computer all the time. But I feel like yesterday and today made me just like really appreciate it more after being out of that routine. And you know, just like I like my structure around like the dog schedule and like my productivity schedule. It just kind of works, you know. Work from home works for me, having the dog break up my day works for me, and just doing the things on the computer, and it's, you know, I like what I do, and it's good. So nice to mix it up though as well with some in-person stuff for once. So hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you all next time.